has been cut, obviously. So I'm on this paved trail that goes through about 10 miles of wooded areas. Some is dense, some is not. So there's also properties on each side too sometimes. See? Like they have an actual trail going through. We are the beginning of this video with that deer. That was about the first 100 steps I took, and then actually I'm riding, but it doesn't matter. The point is, I was at the beginning. We're about a mile in now. So I'm just gonna do touch and go videos. Something's moving up there. I'm waiting to see a person. Yep, there's a person. Okay. Look at this stuff. Alright. I lied. 1.2 miles in. I'm gonna push further, and then we'll just kind of touch on some highlights. I'm working on getting a mount so that it could get mounted to this, so you could ride with me. Okay, guys. Again, just right here. Look, this backyard. This is just the way it is around here. It's a whole entire tree. And the thing about it is it didn't fall from there. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wonder how these things happen. Like, I know they're mysterious and they're stealthy and all that. But you gotta wonder how this kind of stuff is done. And a lot of you would just say it's impossible. Fine. For those of you who are with me, you gotta wonder how this kind of stuff is possible without them knowing. Now, I wonder because I think this is something that's been happened to me before, to an extent, and I don't know what to categorize it as. But similar to like abductions, when people lose time and they're in their sleep. So similar to how people lose timing, like most of the time, occasionally, like when they're sleeping and they wake up and they wake up in a different place. I wonder if they have some kind of capability similar to that, where they're able to, like, now we know they do. We can be inside the veil when they have these structures built, right? And we know that ambient noise and ambient, visuals can come through. I've been inside, I've experienced it. But how do they do it before it's there? There's got to be some sort of strategy involved. Here's a huge bend and tuck. I don't care. You want to tell me that tree naturally, the sun's over there, up there, that way. So it didn't grow towards the sun. Look at the pressure that was put on it right there. See it? It's snapping down the middle, or it did snap down the middle, because something applied pressure to it. It didn't just grow naturally and pop, pop, pop. Pressure points broke like that. Alright, we're gonna move on. Well, okay, so a mile and a half down this trail, we get this. The This is the north to south, I believe, power lines. So there's sets that go both ways, obviously, but this is look how wide it is. It's probably 300 yards wide, I'd say, if I had to guess. Look how lush it looks in there. Nice. The colors are changing a little now, finally, on the island. Upstate, up in the Catskills, they changed at a more rapid pace. Why? I don't have a clue. I don't know how that works. Never really had to pay attention to it, to be honest with you. So it sounds like there's some traffic down there, which means I might gotta cross a road, so what I'll do is, oh shit, I wonder, this looks paved. It says no turns, but gives a shit, right? When do we ever listen to that? No, never mind. The pavement don't last very long. Alright, guys. Kind of cool, though. It was nice to just kind of ride out of that, like, narrow opening, and then poof, just opened up like that. Okay, I don't know what's down ahead, but we'll find out. This is kind of fun. Never did this one before, so it's interesting. It's different being on a paved, a paved trail. Trail. Might be a good place to find some prints. Probably nothing castable in sand, but alright, we'll be back. Alright, guys, that looks like a game trail that's frequently used. It's blocked on that side too. So I've had to cross a few, like, roads and shit like that. It's kind of odd how this winds through different streets and, like, neighborhoods and stuff. It's pretty impressive. Oh, it looks like it's gonna open up down here again. I don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Sand. See, look how heavily used that is. I mean, I guess people could be going down in there. Kids, who knows? Not over here enough to know the habituation, I guess, of this location. People's habits. Oh, this is cool. See, I like it when it's like this, when it's actually going through the wooded areas and stuff to this effect. What the? Alright, guys, we are going to hop off and poke around out here a little bit, because we got to. I just don't want to leave the scooter here. Alright, so I pulled off of that wide open area back there because I wanted to see what was on this side first. It got a little congested with a few people. So it looks like there are trails that go up each side. Probably not by design, at least. Whoever made this as standards, the town, whoever. This goes up high. Looks like it starts to incline up. This is as far as I'm going today. Yeah. This is as far as I need to see for now. It says all the signs, so we want to be here. That's where we want to be. It looks like it's dead in the center too, which is interesting. Okay. You can see there's some decent sized deer in here. The fact that they're crossing too. Just like how there's roads put in, I'd imagine this is something very similar. Boom, somebody just threw a trail right down the middle. This is all cleared out because you could, if you see all these, this is there's not many places people can go without getting pinched for riding quads and dirt bikes. This being that it's so far in here from like accessible by car, so like the police probably can't roll up on these guys. So what they're probably doing is riding in on these trails or back in here somewhere from any of these directions, and then they're riding in here, and it takes all day for anybody to come in and bust them if they even can. I mean, I'm sure it's gotten harder. You know, I haven't been in the quad world or the dirt bike world. Never was I in the dirt bike world, really, but I was into quads or ATVs, four-wheelers, whatever you want to call them. Yeah, look, this goes. Oh, it goes back again to another section. Kind of trying to see what the deer do. Deer are the closest thing down here that we got that would be doing anything relative to what a Sasquatch would do. As far as, look at this, huh? It's gorgeous out here. Besides all the garbage that people leave around. This looks like it used to be some kind of structure. What? I don't know. So, being I have no clue, I'm not gonna take any chances stepping anywhere else. You can see these woods carry on pretty far in every direction. So this is what I would consider like the meat of this place. Like, it has the most area without butting into a house. Because a lot of the trail has houses on each side, which is fine, but you're not gonna get. Oh shit! Look at this. Yeah, people are definitely back here a lot. Look at all this trash. It's tagged up like crazy. Spray painted rocks. There's still spray paint cans down here. Fires. This is broken off, and that one's broken off, and they're laid here. Kind of looks a little strategic, no? Familiar? Alright. I'm gonna go get back to my ride. Look at that. See? Stick in there. I wanna go get back to the scooter because this might be a cool spot for the mountain bike because then someone can ride in here as well. I'd probably get it in, I don't know, with the sand. I don't have one of them fancy mountain bikes that everybody has these days. Some pretty big deer. It's hard to say. We went over this yesterday, yesterday. With the sand and how it makes things spread. You know what I'm saying? See? Now you put your knuckles up to it. See how much wider it is? Look, butts up against the power lines. I'm gonna wrap this video up here, so I'll give you guys, for those of you who have hung in this long, I'll give you this zoom pan, and I'll tell you right about there is where I was looking at. I don't know if you guys heard it. Something was knocking in here. I thought we were a lot closer to the scooter. I thought someone was taking it. I didn't fold it down, but what it sounded like was when you have to fold them down and fold them back up, and they make this like clank clank sound. But it came from here. That's. Could be antlers, right? Could be antlers. There's definitely deer in here, so definitely could be antlers. Now, you know what it sounded like? If I throw a rock in all this rubble. Not exactly like that, but almost like if a rock would roll down it and hit it a couple times, like doo-doo-doo. It's just unreal how much shit people can just throw and not care. You have so many people here, so many people that no matter how many people care about nature and all that, for every one person that gives a damn, there's probably 20 that don't. That's just the harsh reality of this place. Every single day. That's why we're so lucky that there's so many preserves, reserves, state parks, county parks, town parks. You know, like without those, this whole island would have probably been taken over by now. Nassau County it was. I mean, that whole county rapidly started to look like the city, and then it got slowed down. But out this end, thankfully it hasn't been something that's, I shouldn't even say that. It's gotten pretty out of hand. When you think about it, it used to be all farms. I think Sarah said they used to all be potato farms. Look at this shit. Look what's slow rolling around us. Could just be a coincidence, but what's the... I don't know, if I had a plane, I wouldn't fly over LIB's head all day. Tell you that much. I'd have better shit to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a plane, you could be anywhere. Why'd you fly in circles around here? I wasn't gonna say nothing the first two, 3 times it went around. I wasn't, because it's just whatever. It's an airplane. Airplanes go over your head. I'm not gonna be the crazy guy who's, you know, the fucking plane chasing me, like, you know what I'm saying? But fuck, gets annoying. I guess that's the whole purpose, right? I guess that's what they try to do. It's disrupt it. If that is, it doesn't look like it. It looks like it's leaving now. But make a liar out of me. But if it is something that's trying to interrupt, I'm assuming that's what its purpose would be, is to kind of disrupt your flow. You know, get them to not interact, get them to go away from you, etc., etc. I really don't know. Maybe you can give me your thoughts on why they... Like the Blackhawks over the house, low flying over the house, like, I believe that's somewhat, and sometimes it's just straight intimidation. And I think other times it's them piggybacking off my visits. Getting data, getting info off of them visiting me. Or trying to. I don't know what they do or what they get, but... Anyway, we'll stop this topic, because... talking about... I mean, you guys saw yesterday that place we were at with the... in the back. And I was saying it's that federal side of things, and we were in the way back on that... in that mud and gravel and all that crap. Construction area, basically. And when I was leaving, I panned out and I was trying to show you guys that dark Cadillac, right? It was all the way in. And by the time I turned and saw it, it was all the way, it was getting out of there. It was on its way out. It was trying to coast out without making noise. As soon as I lifted the camera, it started to go a little bit. Then it slowed down again. I tried to hone in on the plates. Didn't really work out. Really won't matter anyway. Listen to me, guys. Don't even waste your time, because if you want to, cool. I don't care. I mean, I'm not gonna tell you what to do with your time, but I'll tell you what my outcome has been. Like, if it's a van with shit on the side, it goes to nowhere. The numbers go to nowhere. The name of the business or whatever goes to nowhere. The license plates, I went through a lot of trouble, because legally you can't look them up. So I went through a lot of trouble to get help with that. They go nowhere. So, you know, take it or leave it. It's just, I stopped trying to win that game, you know. So anyway, if you guys like this spot, if you want to see more of it, I mean, it's a hike to get in here, but I guess that's the beauty of this paved trail situation, is we can kind of get back here with a little bit of effort. Sorry that screen was so damn dirty this whole time. Wow, that makes for such a prettier picture now. I couldn't tell because the sun was out here. Oh shit. Yeah, so they came whipping down. Alright, I gotta get the hell out of the way. I was in the wrong. I was literally standing on this lane. So, I have no idea what the hell I was talking about. Sorry about the dirty screen. That's right. So again, the power lines are back there. I'll tell you right now, guys, this is an active spot. I'm seeing a few things, at least a few things, because every time I look somewhere, something else is catching my attention. I'm sure with all of us seeing differently, you guys are picking up on some stuff too. I appreciate the timestamps. A lot of you guys leave awesome timestamps. Donation came in today. Thank you, Jerry. Appreciate you, brother. That shit goes a long way. You guys have no idea. Really. I mean, thank you so much. Like, anything helps. Really. Thank you, guys. Alright. So, yeah, I'm not gonna keep videoing. I'm gonna go enjoy the coast out of here. Right out of here. I think we did a long enough video for today. If I can get out this weekend, I will. If I go anywhere, I will do a short video at least. Try to bring you guys along on every one if possible. So I'm pretty sure LIB is going to be grounded until the first of the month though, because I can't afford the gas right now. So I'll see you guys soon. And I don't know if I did this already, but as always, thank you. Have a blessed day. Stay safe. And see you in the next one.